Have you ever stopped to reflect on what it truly means to awaken spiritually? It's not just about learning more or understanding religious concepts. It's something deeper, something that goes beyond rational understanding and reaches the very core of your being. When awakening begins, you start to realize there's so much more around you than your eyes can see. Perhaps you're wondering, how will I know if I'm awakening? What does this process feel like? Let me tell you, awakening isn't something you can mark on a calendar or predict. It doesn't arrive suddenly as a single event, but unfolds gradually, intensely, and at first, it can be unsettling. It all starts with an indescribable feeling that something within you is shifting, even if you can't quite understand what. It might feel like a sense of disconnection from your usual routine, as if, suddenly, you're viewing life from an entirely new perspective. You begin to notice details you used to overlook. However, this new perspective can feel a little overwhelming at first because it reveals what was once hidden. This is the first sign that you're starting to awaken from spiritual blindness. Most people are so caught up in the demands of daily life and the distractions of the material world that they fail to notice the subtle energies around them, the synchronicities, or the signs the universe sends to guide them. But when you awaken, all of this becomes clear. Colors seem more vivid, events begin to make more sense, and you find yourself thinking, how did I not see this before? This process, however, is far from comfortable. It's as if the blindfold that covered your eyes your whole life is suddenly removed. At first, the light feels almost blinding, and the truths that emerge can be hard to accept. You realize that some deeply rooted beliefs might not have been real. Relationships that once seemed solid may no longer align with who you are becoming. This can be a painful shock, but it is precisely in these moments that you begin to see the truth that has always been there, waiting to be revealed. I understand that this process can feel lonely. Many who experience this awakening face it without anyone to understand or explain what's happening. You may feel out of place, as if the world around you is operating on a frequency different from your own. It's like being a stranger in your own body. But hear this clearly. This is not a sign of weakness. On the contrary, it's evidence of your strength. You're discovering who you truly are, and this journey takes courage. You might think all of this is hard to grasp, and yes, it can be. But know this, you are not alone. All over the world, many people are going through this same spiritual transformation. This process, as challenging as it may be, is where we uncover our true strength and resilience. The next step is deciding how you will respond to this awakening. You can choose to ignore the signs and the changes arising within you, or you can embrace this transformation and step into your true essence. Yes, I know the fear may feel overwhelming at first, but by confronting that fear, you will find the courage to move forward. Here's a truth many don't tell you. When you awaken, it's not just you who changes. The world around you begins to transform as well. Some people will support you, while others may drift away or even doubt what you're going through. This is part of the journey. Remember, those around you may not see what you see, and often, your transformation will inspire others to start their own awakening. Be prepared for this. The path to full awakening is full of challenges, but it's precisely these challenges that make the chosen ones unique. The changes you are experiencing are not only spiritual, they impact your mind, your emotions, and even the energetic field around you. And while many may not recognize or understand these transformations, the chosen ones know they cannot ignore the signs guiding them toward a life of higher purpose. Have you noticed how suddenly, certain people or situations seem to lose the meaning they once held? Friendships that used to feel essential may now appear faded, and habits you once followed automatically no longer make sense. This is all part of the process of transformation. You're ascending to a higher vibration, and everything that doesn't align with this new frequency begins to naturally fall away. Physically, you may find yourself feeling the weight of dense energies around you more acutely. This can show up as unexplained fatigue, aches with no clear cause, or even changes in your sleep patterns. Perhaps you've started sensing energies more intensely, as if the veil between the spiritual and physical worlds has grown thinner. This isn't just a passing feeling, it's a physical and energetic adjustment that reflects your vibrational elevation. For many people, these changes arrive without warning or explanation. They look in the mirror, and can't quite understand why they feel so different. They may notice shifts in their appearance or simply find that they can no longer tolerate old behaviors and patterns. If this is happening to you, know that it's not a sign that something is wrong. You're in the midst of transformation. These changes are subtle but powerful. You might notice that your skin seems to glow more, or that there's a lightness in your energy that wasn't there before. Your emotions, once turbulent and unpredictable, may start to flow more steadily. These changes aren't random. They're clear signs that you're preparing for something greater, something more meaningful. But here's something important to keep in mind. The transformation of someone chosen for a spiritual journey often goes unnoticed by those who aren't ready to see it. As you begin to evolve into a higher version of yourself, not everyone around you will be able to keep up. This is normal. The changes you're experiencing don't require external validation. They are deeply personal, tailored to your soul and your purpose. As you've likely realized, spiritual transformations are not easy. They can be intense and challenging, especially because not everyone around you will understand what's happening. Some people may even drift away or reject the changes in you. But remember, these transformations aren't meant to please others. They exist to align you with the higher purpose you were chosen for. And maybe you've felt this already, a sense of isolation. Many chosen ones experience loneliness as part of the process because those around them simply can't comprehend their journey. They may notice you've changed but can't explain why. This happens because you're shedding old energies and reconnecting with your true essence. And while loneliness can be painful, it is temporary and necessary. These changes don't just affect you internally, they ripple into your relationships and the world around you. Conflicts may arise with those close to you, or you may feel out of place in certain social circles. This discomfort isn't something to fear, but to accept as a sign that you're moving away from what no longer resonates with the person you're becoming. What you're experiencing is an energetic purification. Everything that no longer serves your growth is being cleared away, while what aligns with your new vibration is revealed and strengthened. This process is gradual, requiring patience and time as you align with the higher frequency of your being. On this path of transformation, fear often shows up. And this isn't just ordinary fear tied to something external. It's the fear of truth. It arises as you begin to see who you truly are and the immense potential you carry. Facing this truth means confronting everything you thought you knew about yourself and the world. And that can be terrifying. Spiritual awakening is rarely a comfortable process. It forces you to look in the mirror and question deeply rooted beliefs. The truth that emerges can be unsettling because it requires you to let go of patterns and ideas that no longer serve your purpose. You may realize that past choices were misaligned with who you truly are, or that the life you once knew no longer supports your growth. Yes, the truth can be painful, but it's also liberating. And this is where fear intensifies. The changes brought by awakening are deep and irreversible. You won't be the same person, and that can feel daunting. Embracing this transformation means letting go of the familiar, the comfortable, and stepping into the unknown. This fear, powerful as it may feel, is only an illusion. It exists because your rational mind wants to protect you, keeping you within the safe bounds of the known. But your soul knows that the only path to growth is through this unknown. Even if it feels risky or uncertain, it's in this uncharted territory that true evolution is found. Don't let fear hold you back. This is exactly the moment where many falter. They're confronted with the weight of the truth and choose to stay in their comfort zones. But the chosen ones understand that fear is an obstacle to overcome, not avoid. By facing this fear, you'll finally become who you were meant to be. Now imagine what it would be like to take the next step, even with fear present. Face it and say, I am ready for change. I accept my calling. I accept my truth. It's this moment of courage that separates the chosen ones from those who have yet to awaken. It's when you choose to move forward, despite the doubts, that you truly begin to align with your greater mission. Fear will always be there, trying to block your progress, but you can't let it win. This is precisely where many give up, when they stare at the truth before them but hesitate to take the next step. The fear of losing something, be it people, security, or even control over their own lives, can feel overwhelming. However, The chosen ones understand that facing this fear is essential to becoming who they truly are. They know that change isn't something to fear, but something to embrace with courage and faith. Now imagine what it would feel like if, instead of running from fear, you confronted it directly and said, "I'm ready for this transformation. I accept my mission. I accept my truth." This moment of decision is what sets the awakened apart from those who remain confined to their comfort zones. Are you ready to face the unknown and say yes to the calling of your soul without excuses or hesitation? The great transformation is already underway. The question is, will you allow it to shape you, or will you keep running from the change that is destined to happen? Perhaps you've asked yourself, how can I fulfill my higher purpose? Many people spend their entire lives searching for purpose, only to grow frustrated when they can't seem to find it. But you, as one of the chosen, don't need to search so hard. Your purpose is revealed when you awaken to it, and that doesn't happen overnight. The chosen aren't just individuals who face challenges or hardships. They carry a divine mission, a spiritual responsibility that transcends their personal experiences. Your mission is to transform the world around you, whether visibly or invisibly, influencing energies and realities far beyond conventional understanding. You're not here by chance. Your presence on this planet serves a purpose greater than simply following society's established patterns. You've been placed here to assist in the elevation of collective consciousness. This means that while your personal journey is significant, your impact on the awakening of others is just as vital. One truth you must internalize is that your mission won't always appear grand in the eyes of the world. In fact, it may go unnoticed by many. It might even seem strange or incomprehensible to those who aren't aligned with the same energy. But do you know what that means? That it's perfectly fine. The work of the chosen isn't about external recognition or validation. It's about fulfilling a spiritual calling that transcends any opinion or judgment. Moreover, the mission of the chosen isn't just about what you do. It's about how you do it. By following your purpose, you become a channel of light, a presence that energetically transforms the spaces you inhabit. Even if those around you don't fully understand what's happening, they'll feel the difference. Your mere presence can inspire and awaken others without a single word being spoken. Still, it's important to remember, your mission will require sacrifices. You may need to distance yourself from people, places, and situations that once felt essential. At times, you may feel alone, but this is part of the process. The more you align with your true mission, the more you'll realize that every choice you make is guiding you toward a path of spiritual growth and fulfillment. An essential part of this journey is learning how to carry the weight of spiritual responsibility. It's not an easy path. You'll be constantly challenged to grow, to face your fears, to let go of old patterns, and to release outdated versions of yourself. This inner work is crucial for aligning with your purest essence and preparing you to fulfill your role in the divine plan. It's natural to doubt yourself at times. You may ask, am I truly capable of fulfilling this mission? And the answer is simple. Yes, you are. You were chosen because you have the strength needed to overcome any obstacle. Even in moments of doubt, remember that the divine force that chose you is always by your side, guiding each step you take. If you don't yet have clarity about what your mission is, don't worry. It will reveal itself in time as you connect more deeply with your essence. When that happens, you'll realize that your words, your actions, and even your energy have a profound impact on the world. The changes you're experiencing now are no coincidence. They're part of a larger process of collective awakening, where every chosen one plays a role in raising the planet's vibration. Your journey is unfolding exactly as it's meant to, and the path ahead will become clearer with every step you take. Trust the process, trust yourself, and trust the calling that brought you here. The world needs your light, your strength, and your unique contribution to this collective transformation. Will you embrace it? The journey ahead will not be free of challenges, but it will be filled with purpose. You were designed for this. The energies surrounding you are conspiring in your favor, guiding you every step of the way. Don't fear embracing this responsibility. It is the path that will lead you to a life of fulfillment and power. And finally, let's reflect on the concept of time. The linear perception of time, past, present, and future, is one of the greatest illusions we face. Understanding this is crucial for the awakening of the chosen. On a spiritual level, time isn't a straight line. It's a construct of the human mind, an attempt to impose order on the chaos of existence. The chosen, however, begin to realize that the true essence of time lies in the now. The present moment is all that truly exists, and it is where your energy must be focused. When you center yourself in the now, you discover that everything you need is already available to you. The past and the future are mental constructs, useful for learning and planning, but powerless over the present. Over time, the chosen learn that living in the now is the key to transcending the limitations imposed by the mind. And by doing so, they begin to shape their own reality. You don't need to wait for the perfect moment, because the perfect moment is always now. When you embrace this, life begins to flow with greater ease, deeper purpose, and profound power. The transformation you are experiencing right now is no accident. It is the universe calling you to align with your true mission and fulfill the role you were destined to play. No matter how challenging the journey may seem, remember that every step is bringing you closer to your divine essence and the impact you are meant to have on the world. This understanding of time's illusion becomes clearer as the chosen progress on their spiritual path. They stop seeing time as a straight line and begin experiencing it as something that happens in the now, where every moment is a direct reflection of their vibration. Being present and aligned with the moment opens previously unseen doors, revealing that time can be shaped by intention and focus. Have you ever felt like events in your life were out of order, as if you jumped from one moment to another without a logical explanation? This isn't a coincidence. It's a sign that you're beginning to grasp the true nature of time. While this experience may feel disorienting at first, you'll come to realize that time is, in fact, a powerful tool available for you to use. As the chosen go through moments of intense spiritual growth, the distortion of time becomes evident. The perception of minutes, hours, or days changes completely. The past, present, and future feel interconnected, as though every moment is a manifestation of the now. This expanded state of consciousness may be challenging, but it's an essential step in your journey. The key to overcoming this illusion is understanding that the present is all you truly have. By aligning yourself with the flow of the now, you free yourself from worries about the future and the guilt of the past. This dissolves cycles of anxiety and regret, allowing you to live more authentically, with an inner peace that few achieve. Transcending the limitations of time is one of the greatest signs of spiritual awakening. In this state, you no longer feel pressured by societal expectations or the idea of a perfect timeline. Instead, you are guided by the energy of the universe, flowing with it in harmony. You realize that the power of divine presence is in the now, not in what is past or what is yet to come, but in every breath, in every single moment. And the most incredible part? When you learn to live in the now, your life begins to transform radically. Situations flow naturally. People and opportunities aligned with your new energy appear as if the universe itself is working to support you. The fear of the future fades, as does the weight of the past, and you recognize that you are exactly where you're meant to be. Understanding this illusion of time gives the chosen a unique power, the ability to shape their own reality. Free from the constraints of linear time, you can live without the limitations imposed by clocks and calendars. The freedom this provides is immense. You no longer need to wait for the perfect moment, because it is already here, now. By grasping the nature of time, we can delve into something equally profound: the cosmic connection. What does it truly mean to be guided by the universe? How do the chosen access wisdom that transcends logical thought and physical senses? This connection goes far beyond merely believing in something greater. It is a true spiritual guidance, a continuous flow of energy and insight that manifests in surprising ways. The universe is neither empty nor random. It is a vast network of interconnected energies where every thought, emotion, and action reverberates and returns in unexpected forms. As one of the chosen, your journey is about more than understanding this connection. It's about embodying it. You are a conduit for this cosmic energy, shaping and influencing not only your own reality but the vibrations of those around you. By aligning with the present moment and trusting this universal guidance, you unlock a power far greater than anything the mind can comprehend. Your task is not to fear this connection or question its validity. Instead, embrace it. Allow it to guide you, to align you with your purpose, and to show you the boundless possibilities of living fully in the now. This is where your greatest strength lies, in the awareness that you are an integral part of a divine and infinite flow, capable of transforming your reality and the world in ways you've yet to imagine. The chosen have a natural ability to align with this energetic flow. They are like spiritual antennas, tuned to higher frequencies, able to perceive signs, synchronicities, and divine messages that go unnoticed by many. This connection isn't just a blessing, it's essential for them to fulfill their mission. But how does this cosmic guidance manifest? Often it appears through clear signs, repeating numbers, extraordinary coincidences, dreams, or visions that bring clarity. These are not mere accidents, but communications from a higher intelligence guiding the chosen along the right path. One powerful example is synchronicity. Have you ever found yourself in the right place at the right time for something incredible to happen? This isn't luck. For the chosen, such experiences are confirmations that they are aligned with the divine plan and fulfilling their role in the world. However, the cosmic connection goes beyond signs. It also involves the presence of spiritual guardians, beings of light, masters, or cosmic guides who accompany the chosen on their journey. Even if unseen by the naked eye, they can be felt during moments of meditation, prayer, or dreams. These spiritual guides provide protection, counsel, and strength, helping the chosen stay firm on their path. And the universe, in turn, never stops communicating. Even when you feel lost or directionless, something always happens to realign you. It could be a book that falls into your hands at the perfect moment, a conversation that brings clarity, or even a song that plays just when you need to hear its message. This is the universal language, a form of communication that transcends words. The cosmic connection also transforms how the chosen see the world and the people around them. They begin to see beyond physical appearances, understanding that every person in their life has a purpose. Every interaction becomes a reflection of their own spiritual lessons, and even challenges with others are viewed as opportunities for growth. And here is one of the most remarkable aspects of this connection. The chosen have the power to alter the reality around them through the strength of their intention. By aligning with universal energy, they can create changes in their lives that appear miraculous to those observing from the outside. Unexpected opportunities arise, problems resolve effortlessly, and they experience a sense of personal power that once seemed out of reach. However, this connection requires attention and discipline. It doesn't happen automatically. It must be cultivated through a state of awareness and openness. Practices such as meditation, inner stillness, and deep reflection help the chosen strengthen this link with the universe. The universe is always sending messages, but you must be receptive to hear them. The deeper the chosen go into their cosmic connection, the more they live in a state of flow, where every step, no matter how small, feels guided by a higher force. They understand that they are never alone, and that, no matter how challenging the path may seem, they are exactly where they are meant to be. This divine guidance is not reserved for a select few. It is available to anyone who opens themselves to it. Are you ready to listen to what the universe has to say? This connection with the cosmos reshapes how the chosen view life and those around them. They begin to see beyond physical appearances and material limitations, recognizing that all souls are interconnected. Every person who crosses their path carries a purpose, whether to teach a valuable lesson or to aid in their spiritual growth. When the chosen are in tune with the universe, human interactions become deeply meaningful, as they see others as mirrors reflecting parts of themselves and their own spiritual journeys. And there's something even more extraordinary about this cosmic connection. The chosen have the ability to shape the reality around them through the power of their intention. When aligned with universal energy, they not only recognize opportunities, but also create conditions for situations to adjust to their higher purpose. This might appear as sudden changes in fortune, synchronized events resolving challenges, or the seemingly magical disappearance of obstacles. However, like all profound connections, this link demands awareness and practice. The chosen must learn to trust and listen to the guidance the universe offers. To keep this connection alive, they must cultivate moments of silence, meditation, and reflection. The universe is always sending signs and messages, but to receive them, one must remain attentive, letting go of the ego and the distractions of the material world. As the chosen deepen this connection, they enter a state of flow with the universe. Every step they take seems guided by a higher force, bringing a unique clarity that reassures them they are in the right place, doing what they are meant to do, even when the path ahead seems uncertain. This awareness generates a powerful inner peace because they know they are exactly where they're supposed to be. How does one begin the search for cosmic guidance? The answer lies within you. Intuition is the key to unlocking your true purpose and understanding your role in the grand design of the universe. It's like an inner compass, quietly guiding your steps even when everything around you feels uncertain. For the chosen, intuition isn't just a hunch. It's a precise and powerful force that transcends logic, connecting you to your divine essence. By listening to your intuition, you begin to access universal truths about who you really are and the greater purpose that brought you here. In pivotal moments, many chosen ones rely solely on this inner voice. Sometimes it comes as an unshakable sense of certainty. Other times, it might manifest as a vision or even a subtle physical sensation pointing the way. This guidance isn't something you can learn from books or external sources. It awakens within you as you align with your true self. Intuition is often linked to higher consciousness, a direct connection to the wisdom of the soul, unbound by the limits of the rational mind. Through this connection, the chosen begin to uncover their deeper essence, free from the constructs created by the ego and past experiences. But intuition isn't just about life-altering decisions. It reveals itself in a continuous flow of understanding and clarity. Often it defies societal or familial expectations, urging the chosen toward a path that resonates with their innermost truth. Over time, the chosen realize that this inner truth cannot be shaped or silenced by the opinions of others. Trusting intuition requires both self-awareness and courage. It's not enough to hear it. You must act on it, even when the world around you doesn't understand. One of the greatest challenges for the chosen is leaving behind what feels comfortable to embrace the unknown. Yet it is within this challenge that true growth is found. The more you trust your intuition, the stronger it becomes. This is one of the universe's greatest gifts. Over time, your intuition not only offers answers, but also becomes a powerful tool for manifesting the reality you desire to live. But how can you distinguish the voice of intuition from the voice of the ego? Intuition, in its purest form, brings a sense of peace and clarity. It doesn't arise from a place of anxiety or fear, but from a deep sense of tranquility. The ego, on the other hand, often shouts, creating confusion and doubt. When you learn to tell the difference, you'll find that intuition never lies. It is a faithful guide, even in the most uncertain moments. This inner voice is always present, but it takes practice to access it consistently. Meditation, mindfulness, and time spent in nature are tools that help align your mind and spirit, allowing you to hear the messages within. When the chosen begin to follow their intuition, something extraordinary happens. Life takes on a new brilliance. Synchronicities multiply, choices become clearer, and the spiritual path lights up. Intuition is an extension of your higher self, a direct bridge to the deepest truths of the universe. Through intuition, you not only make better decisions, but also shape a spiritual journey that aligns with who you truly are. Whether in grand moments or the simplest everyday choices, intuition connects you to your divine essence and the power of the cosmos. Remember, your intuition is the channel through which the universe speaks to you. It's proof that you are never alone, and that, even amid uncertainty, a higher force is guiding each step of your path. The journey of spiritual evolution inevitably requires a continuous process of breaking free from limiting patterns that keep us tied to the past and prevent us from reaching our true potential. These patterns might stem from family, society, traumatic experiences, or outdated beliefs we've built about ourselves. For the chosen, breaking free is essential, as these limitations become barriers that restrict growth, hinder expansive thinking, and suppress authentic action. These patterns act like emotional crutches, providing a false sense of security while keeping us trapped in a comfort zone that actually stifles our ability to evolve. They whisper that we aren't worthy of something greater, that success isn't meant for us, or that suffering is an inevitable part of growth. But the truth is entirely different. These blocks are illusions, created by past experiences and unrealistic expectations we've accumulated throughout life. For the chosen, releasing these patterns is not only liberating, but transformative. It's a step toward reclaiming their true power and embracing their infinite potential. By shedding these limiting beliefs, they create space for growth, clarity, and a deeper connection to their divine purpose. Are you ready to trust your inner compass, free yourself from these illusions, and step fully into the light of your true self? The chosen know that to live fully, they must break free from these chains. This means challenging old thought patterns, releasing destructive emotions, and letting go of habits that no longer serve them. While this process of liberation is profoundly transformative, it's not easy. It demands the courage to confront and release parts of oneself that once felt essential. Yet, the reward is immense. It's like being born again, this time into a version of yourself that is deeply aligned with your true spiritual mission. This transformation often begins subtly. It may start as a growing discomfort in places where you once felt at ease, or as the realization that certain friendships, habits, or behaviors no longer make sense. This inner restlessness, a voice that whispers, "This is no longer for me," signals that you are ready to grow and break free. Breaking free from limiting patterns is no small feat. It often requires facing fears, letting go of toxic relationships, and releasing behaviors that no longer bring purpose or growth. It's an act of courage, but one that brings immense relief and freedom. When you shed the weight of outdated beliefs, a new energy begins to flow, and your true essence emerges with clarity. Over time, the chosen realize that this liberation also demands profound detachment. You must let go of the constant need for external approval, the desire to control everything, and the obsession with material security. True abundance and protection come from trusting the divine flow, which always provides what you need when you are aligned with your mission. One of the most common blocks the chosen face is the belief that spiritual growth can only come through suffering. This notion is one of the greatest obstacles to evolution. While challenges are inevitable, transformation can also arise through joy, serenity, and self-compassion. Accepting that you can grow in harmony, not just through pain, is a crucial step on your journey. Another frequent limiting pattern is the need to please others. The chosen often carry the burden of trying to be everything to everyone, sacrificing themselves for the well-being of others. However, true freedom comes when you stop seeking external validation and begin living according to your own values. By embracing your authenticity, you find the strength to align your life with your divine purpose. Forgiveness plays a vital role in this process, not just forgiveness of others, but most importantly, forgiveness of yourself. Many carry the weight of past mistakes, regrets, and harsh self-judgments. Forgiveness is a powerful release, dissolving these emotional chains and creating space for new beginnings. When you forgive yourself, your vibration rises, aligning your energy with a higher frequency. This liberation brings profound changes. As the chosen release their limitations, they feel a stronger connection to their higher self. This brings mental clarity, emotional balance, and a sense of harmony with their true nature. With each limiting pattern that falls away, you draw closer to the full potential that resides within your soul, allowing your divine essence to shine in the world. Then comes a pivotal moment, the activation of spiritual gifts. Many of the chosen have always felt that something powerful lies within them, but didn't know how to access or channel it. This latent power begins to awaken as you align with your mission and the universal energy. It is at this point that the spiritual journey truly deepens, as your gifts become essential tools for fulfilling the purpose that brought you here. But how are these gifts activated? How can you access the infinite potential that already exists within you? It all begins with a deep connection to your inner self and the divine energy that guides you. This connection isn't immediate. It is cultivated gradually through practices that promote introspection and balance, such as meditation, inner silence, and mindfulness. As you dedicate yourself to these practices, your vibration begins to rise, and subtle changes start to unfold. The awakening of these gifts often occurs in moments of alignment between mind, body, and spirit. This state emerges when you release resistance and trust fully in your intuition and the signs of the universe. Suddenly, you notice patterns and synchronicities that once went unnoticed. You feel a deeper connection to your surroundings, the people, and the energies around you. These perceptions aren't coincidences. They are confirmations that your gifts are starting to manifest. This process of activation is often accompanied by a powerful call to serve others. As you access these gifts, you realize they weren't given solely for your benefit, but to illuminate and assist others on their journeys. Whether through healing, guidance, or even the transformative presence you bring, this desire to serve is a clear sign that you are aligned with the greater purpose of your existence. However, awakening isn't an instantaneous process. It requires patience, practice, and a willingness to embrace the unknown. As you connect more deeply with your essence, your perspective on life changes dramatically. What once seemed confusing or meaningless now fits into a larger plan. Your actions and choices begin to reflect a new level of spiritual understanding and wisdom. This alignment with your higher self allows your spiritual gifts to flourish fully. As they do, you become a beacon of light for others, a living example of what it means to step into your divine purpose. The journey may be challenging, but the rewards, clarity, purpose, and the ability to make a profound impact are immeasurable. Are you ready to embrace the transformation, unlock your spiritual gifts, and step into the fullness of who you were always meant to be? This transformation doesn't occur solely on emotional or spiritual levels. It also manifests physically. When your spiritual gifts are activated, your energy aligns with higher frequencies. This often brings greater vitality, self-healing, and even a sense of lightness, as if an invisible weight has been lifted. Additionally, your elevated energy begins to positively impact your surroundings, spreading harmony and well-being to those who cross your path. As you become aware of these gifts, you also deepen your connection to the universal flow. Far from being abstract, this connection becomes a real and tangible experience. You start to recognize that the power you seek has always been within you, waiting to be acknowledged and harnessed. It's in this moment that you realize there are no limits to what you can achieve. However, the activation of spiritual gifts comes with great responsibility. With the awakening of your power comes the need to wield it wisely. The energy you access must be guided by pure intentions and a genuine desire to serve. Using these gifts selfishly or manipulatively can lead to negative consequences and a disconnection from the divine source. Discernment, therefore, is essential. Moreover, spiritual awakening expands your consciousness. You begin to see life from a broader perspective. Situations that once seemed like obstacles are now seen as opportunities for growth and for strengthening your connection to the universe. This new outlook allows you to face challenges with serenity, understanding that everything is part of your journey. Among the most common spiritual gifts the chosen activate is heightened intuition. As you connect with your essence, your ability to perceive signs, messages, and synchronicities intensifies. Intuition becomes like an internal compass, guiding your decisions and allowing you to choose paths that align with your divine mission, even when logic seems to suggest otherwise. Another frequently awakened gift is the ability to heal energetically. This may manifest in subtle ways, such as bringing emotional calm or relief to someone simply through your presence, or in more advanced forms, such as practices involving hands-on healing, the use of crystals, or other energy techniques. The energy of healing is not a privilege reserved for a few. It is available to anyone willing to cultivate it with pure intent and dedication. The activation of spiritual gifts not only unlocks your potential, but also redefines your understanding of who you are. You begin to accept yourself as a divine being with a unique purpose, recognizing that each gift was entrusted to you for a greater mission. This realization brings not only clarity, but also a sense of fulfillment that transcends any material achievement. When you embrace your gifts with humility and confidence, you align fully with your mission, creating profound change in the world around you. The activation of spiritual gifts leads the chosen to a profound level of self-discovery and personal acceptance. It is here that you acknowledge your divinity, your unique purpose, and the fact that your gifts were given to you to serve something far greater than yourself. As these gifts become more apparent, you realize that the greatest contribution you can offer the world is to live authentically, in harmony with your mission and the talents you've been given. When you fully accept yourself, you allow your energy to flow freely and reveal your life's purpose. There is no need to prove anything to anyone, for your uniqueness is your greatest strength. The chosen are not defined by the opinions of others, but by their connection to their inner truth. By letting go of labels and imposed expectations, you begin to live in alignment with your divine essence, experiencing profound transformation. This acceptance brings with it a sense of peace and clarity. Your journey is not about conforming to external demands, but about becoming the most authentic version of yourself. By embracing your true identity, you align with your spiritual purpose and find the confidence needed to walk the path you were destined for. So, how do you move forward on this journey? The answer is clear. Continue strengthening your connection to your spiritual gifts. This is only the beginning. Each day offers you the chance to deepen your journey and connect more fully with your essence. Trust the process. The transformation you are undergoing is a sacred unfolding of your higher self. By continuing to cultivate your gifts, embracing your authenticity, and living in alignment with your divine mission, you will not only find fulfillment, but also become a source of light and inspiration for the world. If this message resonated with you, consider it a sign to continue your transformation. Subscribe to the channel for more content like this, and share this message with others who are also seeking to awaken. And don't forget to turn on notifications by clicking the bell so you'll always know when a new video is released. Share in the comments how you've been experiencing your journey. I want to hear your story and walk alongside you in this process. Have you ever reflected on how liberating it is to accept who you truly are? Not as the person others expect you to be, but as the unique and powerful being you were born to become. This is the essence of the spiritual path of the chosen, letting go of the need for external validation and embracing the value of your own existence. Fully accepting yourself is like opening the door to a new reality. Fears and doubts that once weighed on you begin to fade. You realize that your mission isn't to please others, but to live in alignment with your essence. It's in this alignment that the chosen find true spiritual freedom. But self-acceptance doesn't happen overnight. It takes courage to confront patterns that don't resonate with your inner truth. Declaring, "I am enough just as I am," is an act of spiritual revolution. In that moment, your energy shifts, allowing you to manifest your true potential. When you embrace who you truly are, something extraordinary happens. Your intentions become clearer, your energy transforms, and the universe responds. The world around you begins to reflect your new vibration, whether it's through the people who enter your life or the opportunities that appear unexpectedly. It's as if the universe is saying, now you're ready to fulfill your purpose. And this is what the journey of the chosen is about. Living authentically, unafraid to be who you are. By letting go of labels and expectations, you uncover an inner peace that paves the way for clarity and confidence. Your mission was never hidden. It's been waiting for you to stop comparing yourself to others and start listening to the voice of your soul. So what comes next? How do you continue this journey? The answer is simple. Go deeper. Trust your intuition and keep exploring your spiritual connection. This is just one part of the path. There is so much more to discover. Each day is a new opportunity to manifest your essence and make an impact on the world. No matter how big or small your role may seem, remember, your light makes all the difference. If this message touched you, share it. Help others find their own answers and inspire them to discover who they truly are. Subscribe to the channel for more content and turn on the notification bell to stay connected with upcoming videos. I'd love to know, how are you living through this transformation? Share your experiences in the comments. I'm here to listen, because together we're building a movement of light and connection. And never forget, you were chosen for a reason. Your light is irreplaceable. Until next time.